Hey, what's up, wrestling fans and YouTube fam? Welcome back to the channel for another edition of the DaVon Lewis Show podcast, where we keep everything all nitty gritty, everything's all saucy in Atlanta professional wrestling. More importantly, thank you guys for making this your go-to spot for weekly wrestling breakdowns, hot takes, and everything in between. If you're new here, go ahead and smash the like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you don't never miss a video when things turn up, or more importantly, when a video drops on this channel. More importantly, I'm your host, DaVon, with a weekly review, but this week's weekend review for WWE's PLE event, Money in the Bank for 2025, which just concluded not too long ago over in Los Angeles at the lovely Intuit Dome. Let's go ahead and get into the channel. Appreciate you guys for this review, and let's go ahead and get into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we kick things off in high drama, starting off with the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, which was everything you basically could have got for, but more importantly, it was high drama, weapons involved, ladders all over the place, great spots, having the older generation and the new generation mixing it up, as you had Naomi defeating the likes of Alexa Bliss, Roxanne Perez, Rhea Ripley, Julia, and Stephanie Valkyrie. We had so much going on in that match. You could have had everything that you could have asked for, plus more, with all the twists and turns, great transitions. More importantly, it was a great match that you truly could have asked for. But Naomi was a surprise winner when it came to the Money in the Bank. My hot pick was Rhea Ripley, but I'm not mad at the whole situation, as Naomi did her thing, was able to capitalize after actually upgrading her whole entire character, changing her stance of how she runs things. Now she's on her way to becoming either the WWE Women's Champion or the World Heavyweight Champion for the women's division. And I'm all cool with it. And let's go ahead and get into the next following match, which is the Intercontinental Championship match, which is Dominic Mysterio versus no other than Octagon Jr. He was able to get the pinfall via frog splash. Of course, we had a couple of guys from AAA who were involved. We had Higo del Vikingo, we had Harold Dr. Wagon Jr., we also had Psycho Clown, and Conan was there, including Mr. Iguana. But in overall, this match was a surprise one, being added after drama had picked up during the Worlds Collide event, where Dominic got into a actual issue or drama with Octagon Jr., which led to Octagon working double time throughout the course of the match, and Dominic was able to secure the victory after everything had took place and had broken down. Then we get to the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship match, which you have Becky Lynch defeating Lyra Valkyria after a nice little cradle pinfall by grabbing the tights, and was able to secure the victory. But in overall, this match was the third meeting between these ladies. They put on a clinic. It was everything you gotta kind of ask for. It was calm, cool, collective, what you could have asked for. But where things got intriguing was afterwards, Lyra Valkyria attacked Becky Lynch after raising her hand, and Becky was trying to embarrass her, trying to do other different things, which wasn't working out whatsoever. But in overall, it was calm, cool, and collective, and I was cool with the match for what it was. Then we got to the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. We had Seth Rollins becoming Master Money in the Bank after assisting from Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, along with everything that had took place, including the big shocker one of Jacob Fatu turning on Solo Sikoa after everything had initially broke down. But of course, LA Knight, Penta, Andrade, including El Grande Americano, did their best efforts to try to pick up the victory, but they all came up short. But this match was in nice spots. It was calm, cool, and collective. It was surprising to see Seth Rollins get that victory, but with the direction they're going with him, he's the man currently right now that they're going towards the world title picture. But in overall, LA Knight should have been the one to win it. It was in his hometown. The crowd was big, popping for him. He got a big standing ovation when it came to everything that took place. But in overall, it was everything you could have asked for. But of course, when it came to Jacob Fatu betraying Solo Sikoa and the Bloodline, it was a toss-up in the air. You knew that situation was going to happen. And the spot where he hit a Uranagi through the ladder directly by taking out Solo Sikoa, it was calm, cool, and collected, but overall, it was okay for what it was. Then we got to the main event, which nobody pretty much cared about, even myself. We had Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes defeating the likes of John Cena and Logan Paul with the lovely Crossroads after involvement of a shocking R-Truth attacking John Cena despite hitting the free agency market. But Truth struck Cena with the title, allowing Cody Rhodes to pick up the pinfall, which now makes him the #1 contender for the WWE World Championship. Not the World Championship, but the WWE title. But in overall, R-Truth is officially back, a part of the brand, or more so in the swerve. But his new merchandise had dropped, which is going to be Ron Killing. So officially he'll be going by his actual name. And it's all Calm Cool Collective. But in overall, everything was good for what you could have truly asked for. But thank you guys for coming through for this week's edition for WPLE Money in the Bank for this lovely review. But I'm going to give this review a whole total of score of 7 out of 10. Some great ring action. Storylines now closing. More importantly, new feuds picking up, including the Bloodline drama. Seth Rollins now carries Mr. Money in the Bank. Naomi now has the opportunity to get gold again. Dominic Mysterio continues to steamroll through the competition. But now who's going to step up to be the next guy in line to face him? And now Becky Lynch goes on into a new direction with the continuation of her feud with Lyra Valkyria. But now she's officially now a Grand Slam by having the Intercontinental Championship and carried all the other championships over the years. And now this is a new direction that Paul Levesque is going with. I'm all calm, cool, and collective with it. But if you enjoyed this video, click the next video that's directly here to my left. Appreciate you guys coming through for this lovely review. Don't forget to post your comments down below, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what matches that you had actually enjoyed or feuds that you're looking forward to so far. Until the next episode, you guys be safe. I'll catch you guys later. Have a great weekend and a great night. Peace.